Good morning, everybody, and Merry Christmas to everybody who's celebrating today. As for myself, it's a normal day. As I probably mentioned in my last video, I celebrate on the 25th of December, despite on paper being a Serbian Orthodox. So yeah, had my breakfast, going to go for a walk into town. So I thought, considering I'm going for a walk into town anyway, I may as well bring the camera with me. It's Christmas Day here, after all. So, no plans today. I'm not sure what's open on Christmas Day here. Since I've been out already, I've seen a local kind of 24-hour shop that's been open. Obviously, you know, they're going to make some good business on a day like this when most things are closed. I've seen the buses are running, so that's good. But I'm going to walk to the centre at least. I might take a bus back. It'd be nice if I can find somewhere to have a cup of coffee, my second coffee of the day. But I did stock up on food today, everybody, because I'm pretty sure that the supermarkets will be closed. There's been a fresh covering of snow. Fresh covering of snow overnight. You know, not too much, maybe an inch or so. I'm also kind of limping a little bit today. I went to the gym yesterday. Maybe I got a bit too heavy, and one of my legs is a bit kind of numb and cold. Tell you what, everybody, a funny thing, when I'm walking around and I'm not making videos for YouTube, I kind of am at the same time, because I'm walking around without my camera and I'm kind of muttering to myself, talking to myself, because I see something interesting in the street and I start commenting on it to myself. So I don't know how serious that's going to get in future. Maybe I'm going to wake up in the morning and suddenly say, welcome to another video from Tool Travels. Alright everyone, so to be honest, I was expecting fewer people on the streets. I was expecting COVID lockdown vibes today. I can't remember the last time I was in Serbia on Christmas Day. I was going to take the bus into the centre, but my leg is really hurting me, to be honest. I got these problems, I got these imbalances, muscle imbalances in my body. I was doing deadlifts yesterday and I just went a bit heavier than I usually do. So it's probably that. I was fine when I was at home, but when I got outside I started walking in the cold. It's really quite painful. Hopefully by walking into centre I would have warmed it up a bit and it'll get better. So I'm also surprised that some things are open today. There's a big bakery that's open, that's good, and maybe this hotel's open, I'm not sure. Now, some of my established viewers will know that during COVID I lost a lot of my smell, which hasn't returned yet, so I probably got about 30% of normal smell or something like that. So I decided to try a new method, Nicorette gum. So I'm not trying to give up smoking because I don't smoke, but I've heard some reports of Nicorette gum, or also Nicorette patches, nicotine gum or patches, have helped some people regain their sense of smell. So I'm willing to try anything, and it's not like I'm going to get addicted to this stuff. I've already tried some, but then I forgot about it and stopped, so I'm going to try again. I don't have the kind of addictive personality where I can get addicted to alcohol and smoking. I have like more mental addictions, like a lot of people have, like social media and, you know, playing around with smartphones and things like that. So getting back on the wagon with this Nicorette gum, it also gives you some kind of mental stimulation too. And the key is, when you start chewing it, after a while it's quite an overpowering taste. And then you have to kind of park it. You put it up in your gum and you kind of leave it there for a while for the nicotine to be absorbed into your system, and then you start chewing again. Actually, I'm not going to do it now because I can't walk and chew gum. It's not going to sound very good, so I'll save it for later. Hey, back on topic, everybody. Snowy Christmas in Serbia. So, yeah, I'm going to go into the centre, find a cafe to have a cup of coffee, a warm cafe, and we're going to have a look around and see what's happening on Christmas. Oh, look, we've got an old water pump here. We can give it a hand job. I might edit that part out, I'm not sure. Everybody, we've got some kids sledging. Not the biggest hill in the world, but when you're a little kid, it seems pretty big. The thing is, the Vojvodina region is very flat. And the reason why it's so flat is it used to be a sea back in the day. When I say back in the day, I'm talking about millions of years ago. But there is an anomaly not far away from the city, very close to the city. I wouldn't call it a mountain, but a big hill range called Fruška Gora. And I can only imagine how snowy it is up there. You can have a look on the map. Fruška Gora, right next to Novi Sad. It's a beautiful nature area. Well, I say beautiful, I haven't actually been there. It's on my to-do list. I'm going to take a mountain bike up there one day when it's not snowing. But I do know that it's about, I think it's about 700 meters above sea level, so it's going to be very snowy up there today. And of course, in Serbia now is a good time for skiing. We've got ski resorts in Serbia like Kapaunek and Zlatibor. Never been to either place. I told you I haven't been skiing before. You don't just ski there, you can go there in summertime, hiking and stuff like that. It's supposed to be good. Last night they had some Serbian Orthodox kind of tradition where they're going out, you will have seen in my last video, going out and buying these bunch of leaves. I'm not quite sure exactly how it works, but on Christmas Day they spend time with their family and they burn all these leaves. Yeah. And also some Orthodox Christians here have been fasting for the last 30 days, like Lent, in the run-up till Christmas. So they haven't been eating meat, as I understand. I met one Christian, Orthodox Christian, and I was asking him how he feels about not eating meat, and he says he doesn't like it at all. And I said to him, does it make you feel like becoming a vegetarian? He said no. He said it does feel like you clean out your system though, which is interesting. Maybe I'll try it for a day or so. I like my meat, everybody. I never eat a main meal without meat. Breakfast, yes, but not, lunch, dinner or something. Especially not in Serbia, where you just got meat everywhere. Mission impossible. Actually, there was at one time in my, if people remember my Nepal video, I was trekking in Nepal, and that little bastard, my tour guide, he says, yeah, there's going to be, don't worry, I'm going to include all the food with the trekking, all the meals provided. And literally one day I got a piece of bread and water for breakfast, and then I had that Nepali dish, I can't remember, it's got no meat in it whatsoever. I was like an Ethiopian after that 4-day trekking or whatever it was. Now everybody, here we have a niche petrol station. Now this, I believe, has majority Russian ownership. So it's been sanctioned by the USA. And as I understand, if you go and go inside this place, they accept cash only. Even though there's a picture of a hand and a card there. Now everyone, it's not just Serbians who are celebrating Orthodox Christmas today. Bear in mind there's a lot of Russians and also Ukrainians in Serbia. So most of those will be celebrating today as well. Apart from the Catholic ones perhaps. Everybody, we've got a language school here, House of English. So if you want to learn Serbian in Novi Sad and you're a foreigner, you can learn Serbian. You can learn English as a foreigner. So if you're a Russian living here, you can come here to learn English. And they got Deutsch, French, Spanish, Italian, Hungarian. And they do all these courses as well. Interesnie. Pigeon, everybody. Not enjoying the spirit of Christmas. Looks cold and pissed off. If something is going to be open here somewhere I can get a coffee, then this area is a high chance, because there's a lot of like fast food places, little cafes and bakeries and whatnot. But seeing nothing yet. Oh, looks like there's a grill over there. That's open, but I don't want to grill yet. It's a bit early. You know, everybody, Novi Sad is not a huge city. It's about 250,000 people, I believe, maybe 300,000. The center is pretty big though, so it feels bigger. The city that it reminds me of is a place I used to visit in Ukraine a lot when I was visiting there, called Ivano-Frankivsk. And yeah, that city also about the same size and has this Austro-Hungarian architecture. Interesting kind of bookshop cafe in there, not open, but I haven't seen it before. Might have to go in there one day. Oh, they got some trendy type coffee, beer, and then they got the bookshop downstairs. Nice. Man, they got adverts for this woman all over the city for New Year's. I never heard of her. Oh, it's two women. Tia Tirorovic and Zoran Michanovic. That's the kind of music that I'd be least likely to go and see when I'm in Serbia. No offense to anybody that kind of likes that kind of thing, but you got what are known as turbo folk music in Serbia, which is a mixture of like ethnic folk music and techno music, and they have different names for it in other Balkan countries, but yeah, they have certain places to go and enjoy this kind of music, but not really my cup of tea, I have to say. But I do appreciate that Serbs, you know, have their own music and they're not just listening to Western music, because Western music is very popular in Serbia, but they also like their own music, which is good. And there they are again on the other side of the street. Very quiet down here. Another church here. This one not open today for Christmas. Theatre here. Novosadsko pozorište. Ozvidike Sinhas. Another lovely looking church here. It says at the top 1745 to 1995. A lot of traffic on this road today. People are going to see their families. I suppose when it gets closer to lunchtime, things are going to quieten down. Then after lunch, people come out for a walk. Everybody, if you're in Novi Sad and you're looking to meet some people, some locals and foreigners, then every Thursday in this place, I think it's something like 7 o'clock approximately, you have to find out, but they have a meeting here. Language club. Last time I went here, it was a language club, so the only problem is it is very smoky inside. The last time I came here, I walked inside, I just walked straight out again. I couldn't handle that amount of smoke. But look at this, they got something in memory of David Lynch. The Elephant Man. They're having some kind of film showing. That's cool. So everybody, there's a very nice gym here, Prime Teratana. I used to train here back in the day, but I'm going to another one now. Now, I believe, everybody, that this street, they're trying to rejuvenate it, because on a previous visit here, they were laying new cobbles on this street. So I'm guessing in the future, there's going to be like bars, cafes and restaurants down here. But there's also people living here, so... Oops. Right, everybody, looks like they're filming here something today. Good day for filming, I suppose, when it's quiet, not many people around. Okay, everybody, so I managed to find somewhere open. They weren't doing any food, but I had a coffee. Corso is a very popular place in the centre. They get a lot of tourists in there. And the food is pretty good usually. Alright, everybody, so I think that's it for this video. My battery's running out, it's bloody freezing, and my leg's not working properly. So yeah, I was just going for a little walk today to see what Christmas Day was like in Serbia. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Press like, subscribe. If you enjoy this content, consider leaving a donation. So Merry Christmas to everybody who's celebrating, and thank you very much.